tea is giving palatial intrigue. A royal baby hunt. Maybe a serial killer queen. Uh-oh. Can you handle it?
This is not a sweet Sunday school story. It's giving high-stakes deception, seduction, and assassination. From the beauties to the baddies, we're spilling unfiltered, jaw-dropping biblical drama. This is Bible tea, when the word becomes the tea. Freshly brewed at the Bible Tea House on InspiroLogos World.
This tea, princess pulled off the ultimate oh no she didn't move and you were not ready. Welcome to Bible Tea, coming to you from the Bible Tea House on InspiroLogos World. I'm your host, Lady InspiroLogos. I'm in the Sinai Great Hall today, and the tea I'm about to spill, hot? We're talking about an epic royal baby hunt and a childless princess playing high-stakes hide-and-seek while his step-monster was playing Game of Thrones for real. Let's taste this tea. Let me spill the backstory first. We're in ancient Jerusalem. The king Ahaziah has just died. The queen mother is Atalia, and trust me, she makes Cersei Lannister look like Snow White. But what can you expect from the daughter of the most evil queen in biblical history? I mean, when your mom is Isabel, in English, Jezebel, you're probably weaned on poison. Can't you just picture Jezebel teaching her mini-me the ABCs, like, repeat after me? A, assassination. B, betrayal. C, corruption. D, destruction. E, execution, etc., etc., etc. And let's just say Atalia learned those ABCs to perfection. Because when her son, the king, dies, this queen mother doesn't even shed one tear. Instead, she sees a power vacuum and thinks, it's my time to shine. She decides it's time to steal the throne and lock it down. So what does she do? She goes on a full-blown royal baby hunt to eliminate anyone and everyone with a claim to the throne. She orders the immediate slaughter of all the royal offspring, and I mean all. She doesn't even spare her own flesh and blood. She took out her own grandsons. You heard that right. This queen was essentially the OG Granny the Ripper, okay? Now let's stir in the main ingredients in this tea. Childless royal, step-sister of the late king, stepdaughter of the evil queen, none other than Princess Jehosheba, who by the way is married to the high priest, Jehoiada. While the rest of the palace is in a panic at the bloodbath caused by the queen's royal baby purge, Jehosheba spots the youngest heir, her baby nephew named Joash, right in the middle of the massacre. Now, most people would have run for their lives, but this princess had that not on my watch energy. She snatched that baby boy right up and hid him and his nurse in a bedroom before the executioners could find them. Now, you can't just hide a royal baby in a palace closet forever, right? So what does she do? She sneaks Joash out of the palace and puts him next door in the most genius hideout ever, the Temple of the Lord. Because we all know the temple is not on any evil queen's list of top 10 must-see destinations, right? Here's the tea. Jehosheba hides her royal nephew, not for 6 days, not 6 weeks, not 6 months, honey, 6 years. For 6 long years, she and her husband raised this boy in secret. Can you imagine the stress? Every time a guard walks by or the baby cries, it's giving a heart attack. Meanwhile, the spawn of Jezebel, Queen Atalia, is perched on the throne enjoying her reign of terror. She's strutting around the palace thinking she's wiped out the entire royal bloodline and has no clue that the rightful king is literally growing up next door. Talk about the most epic hidden in plain sight moment. But no one can stay hidden forever, and the reveal, ooh, it's epic. And coming up right after this quick tea break. I sip, you subscribe. to Bible tea when the word becomes the tea. As I was saying, Jehosheba has basically pulled off a 6-year sleepover / hideout right under her stepmonster's nose. Fast forward to year 7, now the tea gets a piping hot. This brave princess and her husband decide the hide-and-seek champion era is over. It's time for the most epic reveal. So what do? They gather together the military commanders and the Karaites, aka the Royal Special Forces, and present before them 7-year-old Joash with not a hair out of place. Jehosheba's husband did not come to play. He literally arms them with the special weapons of King David stored in the temple and lays out orders like a military commander. A third of you will keep watch at the king's house. A third of you be stationed at the city gate. A third of you at the gate behind the guards. All guards who are off duty on the Sabbath will keep watch at the temple. Protect the king. You do not leave his side. Anyone coming through the ranks dies on the spot. The guards understood the assignment. Weapons in hand, they surround the young prince and watch as the high priest basically coronates him, puts a crown on his head, and hands him the scroll of the laws. All the guards bow down and begin to shout, "Long live the king! Long live the king!" The sound is so loud, it reaches all the way to the palace. Queen Granny the Ripper hears the commotion and is thinking, "Long live the king? Did I not wipe out the competition years ago? What king?" She hastily descends from her throne and storms into the temple. Lo and behold, there's her flawlessly handsome, freshly crowned 7-year-old grandson turned king standing by a pillar. All the guards are lined up, the trumpeters blowing trumpets, all the people rejoicing. She is so furious that she literally tears off her clothes screaming, "Treason! Treason!" No cap. This coming from the woman who stole the throne and wiped out the competition, it's giving hypocrisy. But can we pause for a moment and talk about the pot calling the kettle black? Because why as humans do we think it's no big deal when we do something questionable? But when someone else does it, we label it a disaster of epic proportions. It's giving selective amnesia when we forget the word says that we should take out the speck in our eye before we take out the log in our brother's eye. But let's get back to the tea. Queen I Stole the Throne is screaming treason, treason, but it's too late. Karma has arrived with bells and whistles. Dun dun dun. Jehosheba watches with pride and satisfaction as her husband orders the commanders and the Karaites to take her step-monster out, literally and metaphorically, because you don't handle palace business in a holy temple, okay? These ninjas do not waste a second. They drag the shrieking ex-queen out of the temple into the palace, unsheathe their swords, and whoosh, off with her head. Bro, the entire palace, the temple, the people, the animals, even the trees threw a nationwide tea party when Queen Granny the Ripper drew her last breath. Prince Joash is now King Joash. There's peace throughout the land, and Jehosheba goes down in history as the woman who single-handedly preserved the royal bloodline. She went from being a princess in a childless marriage to a beloved mother figure and the maker of the youngest king in biblical history. Bro, this baddie didn't just break the glass ceiling. She destroyed, decimated, obliterated, rendered it non-existential, period. That, my Bible tea lovers, is how a childless stepdaughter became a legendary kingmaker. So many things to take away from this incredible tea. Drop your takeaway in the comments and watch to see if it makes it into the Bible tea takeaway video coming out this Wednesday. You've been watching Bible Tea at the Bible Tea House on InspiroLogos World. I'm your host, Lady InspiroLogos, off to brew some fresh Bible tea, coming to you next Monday. So, sit, subscribe, share, and I'll see you at the Bible Tea House.